Hey, it's me Marjan. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am really excited to be shooting this video because the title of this video is equally exciting. It's the US Summer Sister Exchange Program. Now, what that means is that it is an opportunity for Pakistani girls from the age of 15 to 18 to go to the US and study there during the summer in some of the world's most prestigious universities from 2 to 6 weeks, depending upon the length of the course which they take. And above all that, it's a fully funded scholarship, which means all of the expenses will be paid by US Department of State. If that wasn't exciting enough, let me tell you something more exciting. The universities that have partnered with this program includes Harvard University, yes, the best university in the world. Also, Johns Hopkins University, Brown University, Duke University, Smith's College, Barnard College, the American University, the Georgetown University, Eleanor Roosevelt Center, Babson College, and Hogwarts too. Surprised? Well, let me tell you, University of Chicago is nothing less than Hogwarts. See this big common room? Is that familiar? I think so. It looks like the Great Hall from Harry Potter. Yes, and this looks like the Professor Snape's class. And look at these gargoyles, and the corridors, and even the buildings. I mean, everything in this university will make you feel being at Hogwarts. So, I think this is pretty much exciting. Well, I think this much excitement was enough. Now let's talk about eligibility criteria. Now, who can apply? Well, female students who are currently enrolled from 10th to the 13th grade can apply for this scholarship. Now, why do I say 13th grade? Is there any grade? Yes, for A levels they have 13 grades. They also ought to be Pakistani citizens, and they should be aged from 15 to 18. Okay, nothing more than that. As of June 1st, 2018. Now, what that means is that if they turn 19 after June 1st, then it's okay, they can still apply. But if they turn 19 before that, then it's a problem. Now, they also need to have really excellent oral and written English language skills. They also should have at least 70% score in all of the core subjects. For A levels, this might include 3 to 4 subjects. But for FSC students, let's say pre-medical students, biology, chemistry, physics, and English, and Urdu, and Islamiyat, and Pakistani, I mean all subjects, they need to have a passport too. Now, they do not require the passport at the time of application, but they require it if you get accepted. Then they require passport for your foreign travel and for the language test as well. And last but not the least, they should be confident enough to travel to the US and come back independently. Now, one more thing, if you have traveled before to the US, then I'm sorry to say you're not eligible for this scholarship. What does this scholarship cover? Well, I said it's a fully funded scholarship, which means that it covers the visa processing fees. It includes the air ticket to and from the US. It also includes your accommodation, your tuition fees, your university fees, and all of the excursion that you might have during your stay there, and pretty much everything except your personal stuff that you might carry with you. I mean, food will also be included in that scholarship. Now, let's talk about the requirements for this scholarship, or for the application, you say. Now, number one, it includes the application form, definitely. It also includes a reference letter or a letter of recommendation from a school teacher who will also certify it for you. You can also include an extra letter from another teacher or from a member of a community, which must not be your friend, definitely, or a relative. And they need your last 3-year transcripts, or DMC, or mark sheet, whatever you call it. The responses to the short questions which are in the application form, and I will also paste it down in the description below, and also response to a big essay. After you're done with all of these documents, you have collected them, you need to send them through P.E.C.H.S or through another courier service to Karachi. Now, there is an address, I'll paste that in the description below too. But you need to make sure that the application deadline is November 20th, 2017. So if you live far from Karachi, then I'd recommend you please send your documents by November 18, because it will take at least a day for the documents to be shipped there, because they won't just vanish magically and reach there. They are carried through buses usually, and on the top of the envelope you need to write US Summer Sister Exchange Program. I repeat again, the deadline to apply for this scholarship is 20th November. So there are only a few days left, so I request you to hurry up and apply. Now in that application form, you will be asked your subject preferences, and you will be placed into different universities according to the preference of course that you selected on the application form. Okay, so you might get a university with some other Pakistani too for this scholarship, or maybe you will be all alone. Okay, so keep that in mind too. Now let's talk about the stages of this application. Now the first stage is the submission of application. Definitely they will review the application and then shortlist candidates for the interview and group discussions. Now this interview and group discussion will be held only in Islamabad and Karachi. Okay, so keep that in mind too. If you are not from Islamabad and Karachi, then you have to travel to Islamabad or to Karachi, which one is more convenient to you, for the interview. Now these expenses will not be paid by the scholarship, okay, the transportation fee. After that, you will have your English language proficiency test. The expenses for the test will be paid by the scholarship, and then after the test there will be a thorough examination of your application, including all of the information that they have gathered so far. After stage 3, they will inform the selected students, which will be about 22 to 23 in number, that congratulations, you have got the scholarship. Now that was just the scholarship information. Now, well, why you should apply to the scholarship in the first place? Do you want to just travel and visit the US? Well, the answer is no. It's really important to you because it will have very positive impact for you in the future. Not only will it has a positive impact on your CV, but it also broaden your way of thinking, because during that program you'll be studying among the best of minds from the entire world. Do not take that normal. It's a very big opportunity. So every single person who is eligible, I beg you, please apply. Because even after reading all of these, researching, I wish I were a female so I could apply. But okay, if I'm not, but I can at least guide you. Another big advantage is that during your stay there, if you are able to impress some of the teacher or mentor with your academic or extracurricular activities there, then those teachers might give you letter of recommendation. What that means is that if you are applying for some university, you can show them that letter of recommendation that, hey, I've been recommended by a teacher from Harvard University. What a big deal is that? And if you are able to impress them furthermore, they might even give you a direct admission to their university. Who knows? This has happened in the past, so that is the reason that I'm telling you to please apply. Who knows if you get accepted. Now in all of this application, for the first stage, when you submit your application, your grades are not something that matters the most. In scholarships of this kind, the personal statements or the essays, they are the deciding factors as to who gets the scholarship and who do not. Okay, you will be competing for 22 seats from the entire Pakistan. I don't know how many of the girls will apply actually, but there will be only 22 seats this year. Now, the reason that for every scholarship and every foreign university abroad, if a Pakistani FSC student and an A-level student apply, the A-level student get accepted. Why? Because they focus more on their extracurriculars and their essays. They spend time on them. You need at least a week to write one essay of about 500 to 600 words. And someone who is really master in writing, he can write a really good personal essay in that short time. And I will inshallah make a separate video on how you can write your personal statement, but here I will just give you an example of how you can write one. Is that while writing one, the topic is already given, you will see that topic, but I'm telling you that during writing the application, just keep in mind that there will be a lot of students. Do not write something that you think every other applicant will be writing in their application. I mean, just do not write random things. That, let's say the question is that a global problem, and you say, oh, global warming is a very big problem, we should solve them, and if we didn't, then our planet is going to become like hell in near future. No, just do not write that. Write something that is really important to you. It will take you time to figure out what you should write, but you should give it at least some time from your busy schedule of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and give some time to this, to writing your application essays, because these essays are the deciding factors as to who gets the scholarship and who do not. Now, I am really jealous of this opportunity, but I can't do anything for myself. I really wanted to go on this scholarship, but you know, is burqa allowed? I'm just kidding. I will add all the details about these scholarships in the description box. Go check it out, and I will link the official website to just give it a read if you have some time from your busy schedule. It will be very, very, very beneficial. I say it again. Apply early. Start working on your application from today. Ask a teacher to write a letter of recommendation today. Okay, it's night, tomorrow, but you get my point. So that he must have, or she must have enough time to write a really brilliant essay for you. Okay, if you have any question, just leave them in the comment section of this video. I'll be more than happy to answer them. You can also ask me on Instagram or Twitter, whatever you like, but please apply. Okay, Marjan, have a good one.